sleep, but you feel so close, like a dream I'm scared to hold. Every word falls soft and slow, typing hearts we never show. Morning comes, you let me go. Was it real? I don't know. Your name fades in on my screen tonight. Quiet spark in a silent light. Tired eyes trying to stay with you, floating somewhere between what's true. Tiny words, we let them fall, soft like dust against my wall. Reading pauses, hidden tone. Every feeling stays unknown. Breathing slow through pixel air. You say you wish that I was there. Type and erase, then type again. Simple words I never send. Your voice lives in what you hide. Late replies and drift in time. We talk like ghosts who never meet. Two soft echoes on repeat. If I reach through this quiet scream, would you be softer than you seem? Or just a shape made out of light, disappearing with the night? Keeping words under my skin, like a song that never ends. Every dawn reminds my heart we're still so far apart. We only meet when the blue light glows, in the dark where nobody knows. Half awake but holding tight to a love that fades with light. Every breath moves soft and slow, in a world we'll never know. When the morning pulls you through, I'm still typing back to you. Log out yet. Stay a little more. Good night. Penguin. Or in the morning, the bar door slams. Ghosts in my shadow and empty dreams. Neon bleeding into gray. Streetlights slowly rinse the night away. My head's a cloud, heavy and deep, full of promises I couldn't keep. The world tilts on a crooked degree. Yellow taxi halos, all I see. Engines humming through a half-lost song, trying to remember where I belong. Sleeping in my jacket, boots still on, watching dust dance in the early dawn. Sunlight like a blade through shattered glass, counting every minute of the morning past. The alarm's a ghost on the kitchen stand, while my job slips off to another. Fumbling keys in a hole way too long. The apartment hums like a broken song. I meant to find the white sheet shore, but collapsed halfway on the living room floor. The sofa holds me velvet and cold, while secrets of the night quietly unfold. Sleeping in my jacket, boots still on, watching dust dance in the early dawn. Sunlight like a blade through shattered glass, counting every minute of the morning past. The alarm's a ghost on the kitchen stand, while my job slips off to another land.
I never deleted.
2:17 a.m. blue light on my face. Your old hoodie hanging on the chair in my place. Coffee stains still living on my sleeve. Funny how the smallest things refuse to leave. Your laugh stuck inside my cheap cassette. Still plays the night we met. I walk past corners we used to know, counting all the ways I never let you go. 100 texts I never sent, typing words I just pretend. If I close my eyes again, you're still leaning. You're still here in the back of my mind, like a song I play on repeat all night. Half of me stayed by your side, half of you never left mine. No matter how long I stay the same, still hear you calling out my name. Every quiet, every lonely night, you're the ghost in my lullaby. Still here in mine. Same night, same light, every time. Bus stop, rain and flickering signs. You drew tiny hearts on fogged up lines. You're silvering inside my drawer. I swear I hear your keys at my door. Cheap red wine and tangled wires. Your voice through broken amplifiers. We said forever at 17. Guess it never meant what we believed. Leather seats in summer heat, static kisses, nervous heartbeat. You said don't change, I said me too. Funny what forever does to you. If there's another life somewhere, I hope you find me waiting there. Ghosts dancing in the morning glow, waking up slow, no need to rush the soul. Mochi stretching on the wooden floor, don't feel like leaving home anymore. Bare feet tapping on kitchen tile, letting this morning stay a while. Having a bitter beans in a steady grind, leaving heavy thoughts behind. Water falling through dark rose drains, softly washing through my brain. Warm aroma fills the space, slow Sunday living, Saturday pace. The garden drinks the leftover rain, washing off the city's day. I just watch branches move with ease, bending slowly with the breeze. Everything feels soft and new, seeing life from another view. Sunlight warm with a cup in my hand, little piece of peace I planned. Damp earth breathing after rain, healing something deep from pain. Just me and music, cat on the mat. I'm fine right here, right where I'm at. Sunlight warm with a cup in my hand, little piece of peace I planned. Damp earth breathing after rain, healing something deep from pain. Just me and music, cat on the mat. I'm fine right here, right where I'm at. Da 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 da. It's not the miles, it's not the flight, it's the way we don't talk in the middle of the night. 10,000 kilometers on a digital map, but I'm falling through the silence of this emotional gap. But distance is easy, I can handle the blue. It's the space between us that I can't get through. Your sun is rising, my mind's going down. I'm tracing your ghost in this empty town. The screen is a window I can't quite break, a digital version of the heart that you take. We're closer than ever, just a click, just a call. But why does it feel like I'm hitting a wall? We fill up the air with the things that we do, but skip over the parts that are honest and true. The map is a liar, it says you're right there, but I'm reaching for someone who's made of thin air. It's not about time zones or the city you're in, it's the how are you's wearing my patience. The scent of roasted beans drifts across the wood. This cold cappuccino tastes just like it should. I sit inside the silence of a gray afternoon. What are we even doing? Too late or too soon? I trace for an answer in the curve of my spoon. Suddenly it pulls me to that windy winter night. Hands around your waist on the bike, holding tight. The highway felt endless, chasing stars into blue. Close enough for heartbeat, still I never knew if we were something living or a shadow passing through. Was it something we built or just two souls in flight? Too quiet for the question, too dim for the light. Every word we reach for only widens the space, like parallel lines drifting through the same place. So I stand up slowly with a hollow kind of smile. Leave the ghost between our cups there for a while. We walk off in silence, neither willing to stay. Was it ever love or just a role we tried to play? The door chimes once behind me as we drift our separate ways. Two, three, four. The ceiling fan spins like a Ferris wheel. Forgot how a normal head should feel. My eyelids stuck with the weight of night, losing another war with morning light. There's a hammer keeping time in my brain. Every sound is loud, everything is pain. Used to be things immediately more I can hide, but the world keeps calling in a broken tone, and I can't even find my phone. Shadow on the pillow to yellow eyes, wanting breakfast before sunrise. Me when at nothing and stepping on my chest. Little black ghost who won't let me rest. Find you when I drag my bones. Walking through the house with heavy tune. Heavy head and a hungry cat. I'm really not ready for all of that. Stumbling to the kitchen for a bitter black cup. Barely alive while the sun is up. I wanna drift to the white sheet shore. Sleep of a half-lit scene. Staring at the beams, staring at the floor. Not sure what I'm waking up for. One more minute, maybe 10, before I have to lay a human pen. Heavy head and a hungry cat. I'm really not ready for all of that. Stumbling to the kitchen for a bit of black cup. Bury alive while the sun is up. I wanna drift to the white sheet shore. Sleep for a century, maybe more. Just 5 more minutes, go back to bed. Not today. Raindrops tapping codes on the window pane. Writing out a rhythm to outrun the rain. Shadows dancing slow on the bedroom wall. You're the only anchor, you're the catch my fall. Dust and neon blurring every single line, leaving all the real world far behind. Gold reflections tangled in your messy hair. Breathing in the magic of the static air. One and one makes one, yeah, it's simple math. No map needed for this kind of path. Heartbeat pulsing in the velvet heat. The dark is only lonely when it's incomplete. But what if morning comes and steals the light, and daylight breaks the gravity we held so tight? I trace the secret storms hiding in your eyes. Thunder echoes under softest lullabies. Will you stay when the sky turns blue? When the rain is gone, will I still have you? Will I still have you? the dark are told. The orange tip glows with every slow pull. The silence up here is heavy and full. No sirens crying, no headlights passing, just echoes of futures I keep outlasting. Ash falls down like a quiet snow. Every regret in the afterglow. Neon flickers across my skin like a war I never meant to win. Burning embers in the 3 a.m. blue. A thin white trail searching for you. High above streets where the silence is loud, I'm just a silver spark lost in a cloud. Exhaling the ghost, letting it go, watching the world sleep far down below. Wind cuts through every borrowed thought. All the battles nobody fought. Your name dissolves in vapor lines, breaking apart in silent signs. If I jump in a morning light, will it wash away the night, or just reveal what I became? Another shadow without a name. Burning embers in a fading sky. Every last spark learning how to die. High above streets that never knew how close I came to losing you. One last breath into the dawn, watching every ghost move on, dissolve into the gray. Let the wind take it all away. Yeah. I really thought this through and yeah, I really thought this through now. Walked into the parlor, held your hand so tight. Told the guy I liked the needle, yeah, spell it right. Picked a fancy cursive, bold and clean. Thought we were an indie movie, the perfect scene. Endured the stinging right on my left arm. Thought it was a permanent lucky charm. You packed up your bags and said, I'm doing fine. Left me with the cat and a bruised up mind. Now I'm staring at this stupid piece of art. What am I supposed to do with this weight? 'Cause laser removal costs more than my rent and hurts way worse than the money I spent. Can I change the letters, make it something new? Turn Tom into Tamale, yeah, that might do. Or just black it out with a giant panther head. Make it a dragon breathing fire instead. Anything but the name you left in my bed. Now it's the middle of summer, wearing oversized sleeves, hiding a story that nobody believes. When people ask, I just nervously lie. Oh, it's a vintage clothing brand, please don't ask why. Scared to wear a tank top down at the cafe, afraid the new boy I'm seeing might run away. You moved out of town to start a brand new life. Left me with a memory that cuts like a knife. Oh man, I really should have just got a Hello Kitty tattoo. Cause laser removal costs more than my rent and hurts way worse than the money I spent. Can I change the letters, make it something new? Turn Tom into tomato, yeah, that might do. Or just black it out with a giant panther head. Make it a dragon breathing fire instead. Anything but the name you left in my bed. I bought a heavy marker colored outside the line, trying to convince my friends that I'm doing fine. But underneath the panther, underneath the dragon's head, I still know exactly what those 3 letters said. God, I'm such an idiot. Hello? Hi, is this the tattoo shop?